So I recall falling asleep at around 9 in the morning. Or perhaps maybe around 8 in the morning. And I recall waking up sometime around 1 in the afternoon. This is some leftover corn and a leftover baked potato. In place of butter, I put on shredded mozzarella cheese. And the mozzarella cheese is pretty good. In the afternoon, I finished a styrofoam drawing that I had started work on days ago. By the time I worked to finish it in the afternoon, all that was left to do for the most part was the inner shirt area, of which I decided to color the buttons in color dark green. I believe it's technically called forest green. And the shirt part, the primary shirt part, a lighter green. I think I would personally call it grass green or grassy green is what comes to me more immediately. From 4 to 5 p.m., Mom and I got ready to do something we hadn't done in a while. That is, go out and sing some karaoke. This time at Pin Chasers. We arrived there sometime between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. The first cocktail both Mom and I got was something called a Bad Santa, which from what I recall was something with whipped cream, cinnamon, and a cookie. A pretty small cookie, but a cookie nonetheless. The two cocktails I got after that, the second cocktail was something with grenadine, Sprite, and orange juice. And the third one was rum, grenadine, and I think some Sprite. Actually, now that I think about it more, the second cocktail didn't have Sprite, instead it had coconut. I sang 2 karaoke songs. before the karaoke night got cut a bit short. The first one I sang was Still Loving You by the Scorpions. And then the second one was My Specialty, Suddenly Seymour by Ashman Howard, since I could sing the male and female parts of that duet song particularly well, because I can raise my voice like this to sing the female part. Although to actually really do that to the full possible extent, I would need a karaoke machine. I would need to sing it through a karaoke machine. Right before we started getting ready to go to Pin Chasers for a karaoke night, of which, due to the sort of holiday party theme, Mom's friends got her this stuff. Within the first hours of today, I had discovered that my old Wii, as in the console by Nintendo, was in the man crate I opened last Christmas. So, I believe around 4:30ish p.m. I spent some time trying to connect the Wii to the somewhat modern smart TV we have in the living room. It turns out I was able to connect the sensor bar to the Wii just fine, and it was able to fit on top of the smart TV, but it's just a matter of finding a red, white, yellow connectors kit that'll be compatible with whatever connections needed to connect the Wii to the TV via the video and audio inputs and outputs. If I recall correctly, the red one is for the video, and The white and yellow is for the audio. Although I'm not 100% sure on that at the moment. After failing to find compatible connectors in a cloth bag, colored white that Mom brought down to the living room from her room, I did some searching in the basement and found some circular pieces of styrofoam with a disc-like hole in the middle. These pieces of styrofoam were found in a cylindrical shaped container, cylinder shaped container. Yeah, a cylinder shaped container. I found those two pieces of styrofoam. It is somewhat small at the bottom of that container after popping the lid off. And then I put it back in after removing those pieces of styrofoam, which I then brought up to my room. During this sort of unofficial holiday party at Pin Chasers, Mom's friend Johnny got her some pizza logs and an order of fries to share between him, me, and Mom. I recall having a total of 3 of the pizza logs. The pizza logs and the fries, I recall, were ordered from Pontillo's Pizzeria. At one point, someone also ordered a sheet or extra large pizza, possibly from Pontillo's, though I'm not 100% sure. The table offered pizza. To others, of which I only took one corner crust piece, as since by the time I decided to accept the offer in a sort of way to ensure that none of the pizza was wasted, since I felt grateful to have some food at Pin Chasers, since at Pin Chasers you can't just order it. There didn't seem to be that much of the large slash sheet pizza left. Maybe about a dozen pieces or so. This is where I'm at currently in regards to the task sets. The next objective for the time being is probably going to be to... Oh. Oh, well, I've already got that sorted out. I recall there being something else I needed to do, yeah. The next objective is going to be to finish filling in the rune circle for this ancient wonder. And I should be able to collect the necessary relics easily enough since there's currently a tournament going on. And I get some relics for free, essentially. I felt quite grateful for the pizza logs, which came with some spaghetti sauce. As for the fries, I didn't really need anything. They were pretty good. I built this ancient wonder, started building it within the first hours of today, and it was completed by the time I woke up in the afternoon. I had some kind of dream that briefly featured a sort of some kind of a defense game in which enemies cross a path and you have to use ranged mortar abilities to stop them. And the background was gray and the path was kind of beige-ish. I recall quite a while ago having a dream in which there was singing of the black and the beige over and over again. I'm not entirely sure what caused either of those dreams. And the enemies seemed to be like human shoulders in the former dream. Yeah, I recall for the latter dream there was actually some text seemingly hand-drawn. As usual, I worked on a styrofoam drawing. while I was out singing karaoke, I figured I should get a head start on the different styrofoam drawings I'm going to be doing for members of my family for this holiday season. I worked on a styrofoam drawing of Santa, intended for a member of Dad's side of the family. And so far it's roughly halfway finished. I'm hoping to finish it sometime tomorrow. And I also right before I started getting ready for karaoke at Pin Chasers, I got an idea for a scene to add to the 99th Dan Hamming episode. Some kind of interaction between a new styrofoam prop character and some kind of maybe a female police officer styrofoam drawing prop character. In order to set up a scene that'll be present in the 100th Dan Hamming episode. I'm thinking that the gifts Mom's friends got included a homemade Christmas ornament for our tree, some chocolate candy, and a collection of holiday scented body butter. Which I think is a term used to describe soap. Based on my recollection, the information that's available to me.